Okarung vs. Evil Eye, Round 2. Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with my blind reaction to Dan Season 2, Episode 9. And yeah, at the end of the last episode, we had Okarung really gathering up all of his courage and facing Evil Eye head on. He's choosing to fight Evil Eye completely and to, I guess, tame him to some degree. But he also just kind of wants revenge for Momo being put in danger. And this is, of course, after him, Ira, and Turbo Granny had their entire training thing with the spirits of the composers and everything. So that's interesting. But yeah, Okarung is now going to just try to finally deal with this shit with Gigi and Evil Eye, and hopefully we manage to succeed at that. Hopefully we manage to do that. Other than that, I don't really know what to expect from this episode, so let's just get into it and hope for the best. Hold up just a sec. Before you click that link down in the description below to get to today's video, I want to remind you of all the awesome content we have both on this channel and the Princess of Gaming channel. Let's check it out. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, we have finally gotten Evil Eye under control, for the most part. He's not attacking anyone, he's not fighting anyone. He's still, a little bit of a nuisance, but he's under control because Okarung came up with a way to appeal to him. Okarung, by getting stronger, was able to fight him to a point where he would be able to take him down. But he doesn't want to do that, of course. Ooh, excuse me. Doesn't want to do that, of course. So instead, he's choosing to make a deal with him. If Evil Eye wants to continue fighting, they have to do so once a week at a set time. And during the rest of the time, he's not allowed, Evil Eye that is, to attack anyone, to hurt anyone. Even if he comes out via, cold liquids and anything, he's not allowed to do anything. And he agrees to this. And he, from what we see, sticks to it. He is fully willing to abide by this deal, which is really good. It's really cool. And Gigi even mentions that, he's even, kind of connecting emotionally with him, which is good, which is what we wanted. He hasn't, fully been won over yet. It's not one of those cases where, we've befriended him or anything. And I'm a little surprised at that. But also, I think it's probably for the best. Because I was one of these people that I can't speak, who wanted this connection, who wanted Evil Eye and Gigi to be friends and to connect and to really work together and everything. But because of all of the pain, all of the torture, all of the evil that Evil Eye has had to go through, it's he's going to be a really hard one to win over like that. He's going to be someone who's just not going to be able to become a friend that easily. This is like the first step towards it, but it's only the first step. Because this is, again, a child, a literal child, who has been so hurt by the world and the people around him that he is so aggressively traumatized. He has so much hatred for humanity because of this. And it makes sense. It makes perfect sense as to why that this would take a lot longer. It's something that now I feel really needs to. Like, I wanted like Gigi and him to already have become friends initially, but I now realize that wouldn't have worked as well, wouldn't have made as much sense for Evil Eye's character and what he went through. And we're starting to forge a connection, but we're only starting, and again, that's important. We can't rush this. Not with something as, fragile as this. Like, the only thing that even made Acro Silky turn and help was her motherly instincts. Like, because of Ira getting hurt and everything, and her seeing Ira, because of the misunderstanding and the forgetfulness of being a spirit, as her daughter, she was able to snap out of her anger and use that. But the thing is, Evil Eye never really got to live in any of that. Like, when he was a child, he was imprisoned, practically. He wanted to be able to, like, have these connections to life that would have been able to probably snap him out of it. But he never did. That was the point. That's what makes him a lot harder to befriend and everything, even than someone like Acro Silky. Because he's so damaged. But the idea of seeing this fighting as playing is what is leading him into the possibility of reformation. Because that is what he always wanted more than anything else, to be able to play with others. So, seeing this fight with, like, Okarune as play, Okarune is able to utilize that to make him agree to not hurt anyone or do anything, on the agreement that they can play once a week. It's so smart. It's just so good. It's just like this series keeps reminding me of how fucking good it is, like, at every turn. And then you have, like, the other stuff in this episode that is fantastic as well. Mr. Manishrimp and his friend, like, using this nanotechnology to help rebuild the house. It's like, even if his friend is kind of throwing a fit the entire time because of Momo and them, like, attacking him. It's like, that's just so good. And it's like, now if the house ever gets destroyed again, they can just repair it easily, because the nano machines are very easily reparable in that way. Like, we even see that in action with, like, at the end there, the friend, Mr. whatever his name was, like, throws something through the window. Mr. Manstrom just goes over, like, molds it back together. It's like, that's so useful. That's so useful. And then there's, like, little things throughout it, like Momo's reaction to Gigi asking if she loves anyone. Ira continuing to dote over Chiquitita, which is just adorable. Ira's reaction to Momo poking at Okarune and everything. Just little things like that. And then, of course, we had the scenes of Evil Eye at school, which is absolutely wonderful, but for multiple reasons. It's not only just really funny, it's kind of emotional too. Because this kid never got to go to school either. He never got any of that. All of this stuff that, like, seems normal, he never learned. He doesn't know how to use chopsticks. He doesn't know how to write. He was literally trapped inside a shed for his entire childhood until they burned him at the stake. And now he gets to just live as a kid, to go to school, to just enjoy drinks. Just simple, ordinary, everyday stuff. Stuff that we sometimes take for granted. Like, everybody's said this and talked about this, but there's so much that we, especially here in America, take for granted because of how well off we are compared to other places in the world. Even the poorest of America sometimes are more well off than people in other countries who, you know, have it a lot worse. Some of this stuff, like being able to write, being able to hold utensils, being able to have a good drink every now and again that's just really tasty. It seems like the most simple of stuff, but to someone who's never experienced that, it's like magic almost. And for someone like Evil Eye, it's probably like, I don't know if he'd ever admit it, but it's probably the best experience he's ever had. Which is really fucking sad and is making me really emotional right now. But it's true. He's never got to experience this stuff, and he's just getting to live. And he still has so much hatred in his heart. That's not just going to go away suddenly. He has so much hatred and pain in his heart, but the fact that he's being allowed to just live, to just enjoy life. Again, he might not ever admit it, but you know it means so much to him. He has someone who's willing to play with him. He has, like, he's able to have these delicious drinks and food. He's able to just experience the joys of living. And it's something he very much needed. So I hope that he gets to do this more often. Like, not Gigi, him, Evil Eye. I want to see him, like, have more fun at school and stuff. Like, I think that would be genuinely really cool. But he does need to be reined in a bit, of course. Because he still has, like, no sense of, like, decorum or any level of, like, knowledge of how to act in public. But again, it's because he had no way to know that. It's in it's insane to me how emotional something like this can be. Cuz it's humorous. It's meant to be funny. But because of everything that they set up, it ends up being, like, really, like, emotionally resonant as well. And it's just like, this series just continues to impress me. It continues to impress me in ways that I never really thought possible. It's really, really special, honestly. Like, this series, like, has its moments of craziness and zaniness and weirdness and over the top bullshit. But what it gets truly right are its characters more than anything. And its emotion. And I'm very excited to see what happens for the rest of this season in regards to that. Because I feel like this is pretty much the end of this this storyline for the time being. So I'm very excited to see what comes next. I assume with as little time as we have left, we probably only have one arc. So we're definitely gonna get the new male character from the opening and ending. Um, I'm very curious to see what he's like because like his design is very interesting and the way he like acts in the opening and outro is very interesting. I'm very curious to see like what his deal is. Um, so this is exciting for a number of reasons, and hopefully this continues to just really impress me on this level that it has so far. I'm just blown away time and time again. So tell me in the comments below, what did you think of this episode? And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See you all next time.